And the number of items dropped, I'm going to say 0. Who wins?
To do. This is his first real action here after these missed attempts down bottom.
Got a good start. Moon's making a play mid here. He's got the 3 points.
Mushy. It's next bound to ruin, and now slow down on 1-4-3-7. Moon, blue lane is fine, but yeah, that's the first blood here. Just straight up running down.
Only 6 CS. Get
blue lane, they're gonna go S3 as well for his PP. Nothing to cancel it. Oh, but then never mind. I spoke too soon. Found out that did double and 3. They can shoot us off.
I don't really like the mechanic, but my own personal take on it as Cuckoo, good deny effect.
Like, I haven't really seen the mechanic do too much. Or do I get a lot of damage already coming out from this guy? He's also maxing out the show guitar for this, I suppose. Looks like he might go on Raven Mushi. Does not quite have his level 6 just yet, neither of them have. So he's hoping for a bit of a slowdown and gets it too. Might be able to get a time lock or 2. Not lucky.
Got the shuriken.
Doesn't want to throw it out. Instead, he gets X'd out, but 1-1-3-7 and Tim's both come through. Goes back to the plan, right? Okay, again, the X, time walk. Right back. He's Chronosphere now. Ninja Boogie is there with the dual grab level 2. Ice Path to follow, so a little bit of extra control. They're looking to try and break down 1 here, and that's going to be Tins. Raven with some party blocks. Slowed down here as Moon makes a rotation. They're looking for this Luna, trying to TP out. Time lock, not again. Doesn't get it again, but they have plenty of burst damage. Bring him down. 1-4-3-7. Speaking of bringing people down, Japs getting close here. 1 more right click, but he should be fast enough. There it is. To do it differently, just get that microbio at level 6. Down on here, Ice Path. Things around a little bit here now. TP comes in. He does have his own ultimate. He wants to throw it out here. They're holding on to it for the time being. They count Cuckoo anyway. Nice little stomp there from Ice's Ice to make that work. The dust does not actually connect, but yeah, it's goes through tower vision for a second. Don't want to commit too many more resources.
He doesn't have
keeping out this. Oh no, mistake was made.
I was about to praise
This is one of these moments where it's like, oh yeah.
But then like goes for that track.
It's a play that I would make. It's like, oh yeah, I need to keep track of the people, but then I don't have the cooldown on Invis. Which is fine, Sammy. Much, I mean, he stands up, goes down.
I think. Spirit Sight.
In the end, it's a 1-for-1 trade there. Meteor 1 did go down, so the DK pressure.
They have Chrono.
It's kind of the one downside of Ninja Boogi's build. You cannot really match that with Electric Fire because it's such a long cooldown. So I'd rather have it for high pressure. That's actually slow. Now Cuckoo comes through. We'll get that. Couple spells to silence on everybody. Pretty damn strong. And now the Ice Path just to keep 1-4-3-7 away. And Javs tracked him up and brings him down. And now Mineski though in a bit of a compromised position. The Eclipse coming through. They'll bring down Mushi before he can do anything else. And that's a big kill to get here without a Chronosphere. Should be easy for TNC to finish up the rest of these heroes if they can get a hold of him. Jabs this time he'll be able to limit the vision. I think they must have seen Raven. They've definitely seen That's a big value target. Nothing to counter that out yet. Yeah, as I was saying, Exorcism, Spirit Siphon already going. Global Silence doesn't do anything. Raven just straight up dies. Samage comes in to try and turn this around, but it's too late. Mineski grabbed the quick pick, and now guess what? Top lane. As Mushi pushing it out, Exorcism will help finish up the tower very rapidly.
Well, Ice doing his thing. Creeps bottom, applies some pressure, but Coop shuts that down quickly. Oh, they may go for Moon here, or are they just looking for some grass?
They're just running him down. They have the X back. You could dodge for the rules. Ice Path comes through to put a little bit of threat up on 1-4-3-7. When it comes to Moon, I'm not sure if that's the best idea. It does have another 2 Spirit Siphons available. And the next one is good that. X back into the boat this time as enough burst. God, that's not bad. Raven's still sitting around here. He was trying to help, but now he's being X-Pack himself. Just be another casualty.
I'm helping, team. I'm helping. Meanwhile, bottom lane.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Got something off the bat. That's good.
Great.
Yeah.
Great game sense.
Yeah, so we have this extra frontliner that you can't really kill because you have no physical damage right now. All of TNC is magic.
It's like you were just talking about that.
Was I? I was talking about a pipe and jab. It's kind of the same idea. Alright, it's all tank up, but now Roshan not quite there just yet here. TNC, they're coming in, throwing the boat, but Mineski already out of the pit. Exorcism already with a very healthy duration expired. Only a quarter left, so TNC is a good place for them to fight. Maybe even stack Roshan themselves if they manage to force Mineski back. Meanwhile, doing things from the side. Ultimate available, straight up throws it out onto the DK. A lot of silence here. Track starting to mount up. Samage in front here. They going out for 12 and him, triggering the ultimate first. They kind of being very timid, but now Mushi potential for a really big Chronosphere if he had the vision up top of the Macropie here. There it is now, but the Eclipse still going. You'll start for the most part here on DP, but Thorn will still connect on the side. The global silence to follow. It is TNC who get a better end of this trade. Moon gonna be dragged back with the X. Meanwhile, the rest of Mineski at least finish off the silencer, but at what cost? Double kill for Raven. Now looking for the next one. Japs is the chosen target, already dusted up. Cannot even be X'd back because Raven finished off the triple kill, and now TNC. Now they're still gonna group up for this tier 1 tower. Mineski kind of group up like they want to fight this. There's not too much vision behind the tower for TNC. We just have to be a little bit careful about grouping up too much.
There's a wrap here. Tim scouts it out though. He gets the
Actually, we dodge BKB though into the stun. That's kind of missing. The Doom though onto the Abaddon, trying to bring him down first. Meanwhile, global silence here, delaying some of this, and maybe they can bring down Face's Void. X back, stun up. No Chronosphere for this fight. And the Doom will also expire. Abaddon's very much alive. But Doom with the ultimate takes quite a bit of damage himself, but now gets the ult stepped off on top of that ultimate. They're looking for Raven, trying to bring him down. They will. 1-4-3-7 next on the list. Cuckoo, he's just trying to turn things around, but now he's the next one. One by one they fall. Moon barely able to keep himself alive. He took like half damage from something there. Some sort of burst coming through, but it's not enough after the fact.
Mineski scouts out Roshan. I think this is going to be one of the defining fights. The fight.
BKB also freshly picked up on a DK. It could potentially be major, but start off first. Yeah, there's the global silence early. Now they need to get something with that. Moon pops the BKB, so does the Doom in the back. The Doom on the Raven, so Eclipse is already going to Chronosphere on 2. Now into the Macropie. Moon with the Exorcism on the other side. One of them is the Abaddon, so he will not die immediately. Kuka still also gets the BKB off on the other side, so not quite as effective in terms of kills. Kuka, first one to fall, stun up on Doom as he, oh nice Ice Path though, then it'll still stun up the Dragon Knight for a little bit. Exorcism still going back, 1-3-7, it's not the target that they want. Moon just running down Samage, and he will fall. That's a Trackle, the stun to try and keep Kuku alive, but now he's the one taking up the Exorcism. It will end now though, but nice little Ice Path again. Another track and a triple kill for the Death Prophet. Not the swiftest fight, but Mineski. They still use their spells. They press all the buttons.
They use their spells. They press the button. Is it my turn to say hashtag expert analysis at this point?
Who's inviting you?
It does not seem like a smart decision.
Radiant's middle tower.
Even this late in the game can make a difference. Boom. Then if something's up, they get rid of the ward.
That should be
the recall, which we call you from TNC, and that's exactly when Mineski come into pounds. They find Tims. He's peeping out, and yeah, there's late. Cancel it. We'll go out eventually, right?
Yeah, eventually.
There we go. Bit late. Oh wow, that's so much bigger. Dragon Knight. Chronosphere play with the follow-up. Kuku pops the BKB late here, trying to armor talk his way out of it, but that's not gonna happen. Ninja Boogie claims the last of this one. Now, Mineski, they have a choice. Do we go back for Roshan? Wushi is scouting it out, just missing it for a couple of seconds, so them being scared means that TNC has some extra time to make this pro play. They're doing it right now, but Mineski, well, if they commit for this kind of a play, this kind of... Alright, we'll wait for them to come into us, because they have to fight us here, or else they're just gonna lose the game, more than likely. They see it now. 1-4-3-7 himself. The Axe back here. Link in the silence to do onto DK. Can't do anything. Global silence to turn things around, but the BKBs are still there. Raven needs to do some damage from Mushi with the bashes. Another Chronosphere here. Exorcism in the follow up with the ice path eventually here, and the Macropie to bring him down. The GK again. Raven next on the list, and it's just a calamity here. An absolute disaster. SEA trying to TP out that ball. Never gonna work. Now, hey, guess what? They want to fight with Exorcism. They get Roshan, Aegis, Cheese, Refresher, and another hero, perhaps? Tim's caught on the other side of the cliff. Up against the Doom. He's trying to man fight with the axe. He's giving them back when he's tracked up. He will fall eventually. He does not buy back either. 60 seconds on the sidelines for Konka as well as DK. And the other two heroes that are dead. Similar timings, but they do have buyback. The question is, what can they actually do with that? They have nothing to throw them. No Global Silence, no Eclipse. SEA has his ultimate, but he doesn't have damage. And there's PKBs, there's Blink Stumps, there's Refresher, Aegis, Jesus, out their ass at this point. Doom is taking up some of the damage. The Refresher, Exorcism. They use the shot. Doom, let's get the cheese off just in time. Gotta get that kill. Mineski chasing TNC all the way back to the fountain. Bot tracks, mid tracks. Make a beeline straight from top. They're forcing out the Magus here again. Fuels. Right clicks, ice palm, bunching in the Raven. They're able to make their way back, but Space Created Moon is still chopping away. Second Exorcism ends, but still the range back will fall very soon. TNC is sort of a lineup to defend against this with the Luna.
Yeah.
They have a Maelstrom and Dragon Knights. They're kind of prepared for the situation. They have one more fight left in them.
Yeah, they may go for like some GG, but they don't have buybacks. I think TNC is going to get a Perseverant. Chop the Consphere with the ultimate orb. But they have so much to pop it. Got Rack to pop. And like, are they really concerned about dooming the Luna? Not really. They can just doom whoever and just out-sustain them in fight.
Raven had some space then to fight. He popped the beacon for Roche bait. Like he was standing there, he was right clicking away. It's just not enough. Wait, it's a bit odd, right? Yeah. Blink, time walk back or something?
I think he time walked and blinked during the. That looked really cool, actually.
Bug did it. What that was? Moon with the Indus Rune and the Arcane Rune. So double Rune action.
Got Refresher.
Raven. Isolated. Moon comes in with the backstab to slow down Raven. Silence. Does not pop the BKB just yet. Tracked up now. Mushi, that is. Oh, BKB inside the Chrono Sphere, but damage is still being done. The bashes, the Axis isn't going. Raven turns things around with the Global Silence. They're trying to keep him alive, but it's not going to happen. Down for the count. Macrofire, Ice Puff. SEA will fall, and this is a GG. Well played. Even as DK tries to make the kill happen. Double Shivas to celebrate. Mineski playing game number 3.
Alright, I see one TP scroll on the ground here. Alright, count. We were wrong. Really well played by Mineski. I believe I am cursed. I cannot predict correctly, so clearly what the solution is I predict Mineski to win, and then we force game 5. Yeah. What? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But, yeah, that was just... I thought TNC had some good, like, components in their draft, but really, Mineski just gotta choose what fights they took, and they also just had more damage and fights, and TNC just didn't have the burst to take him down, so... We'll see what the hero pools offer next game, but I feel like, TNC's draft just wasn't really conducive to their playstyle this game. You know, I like the Raven. Like, this feels like a TNC, you know, like some weird core Jakiro run down your towers with Pugna Jakiro early on before you. The removal of shrines in base being able to heal you. They may have a timing here that's just strong, but all awaits to be.
10 seconds remaining.
It's like the one thing that counters the idea behind the monetization in Dota, but Oshi's actually in a lot of trouble here. Almost gets blocked off with the ice shots, but Manages to make it up to the high ground. Is
Got
that
the
enough?
oof
Right click
slow.
still follow him, still being slowed down, and a few more will do it. But instead, he gets a turnaround here. 1437, right click himself. He has a salve, brings Mushi to a reasonable location. Jabs the same time, also dropping very, very low. Rolls away. Stone a little bit too late, so he'll be the first pass.
Arrow.
1437 just walks on out of there. Arrow flying through as well. It ends up being a 1-for-1 trade.
Snakes the arcane bottom.
Running into each other here. He's might actually be in trouble. Being slowed down by the roll as well as the leech. A couple of right clicks. Orb of Venom coming through as well, but he's fast enough for the boots. Jabs committing for the kill, but the snowball turning things around. As TNC have the reinforcements, Jabs will fall another time. Sounds are starting to be annoyed a little bit. He does have 16 charges now, and they're gonna roll on Raven this time. He does not have the same kind of movement speed, so he will be the first +2 for Mushi. There we go.
So
37, yeah, he's fast, but still. On bottom Marana. No, but then again, if you walking in, that is the Radiant Sentry, I believe. Okay, they get the root off on Tim's. Now a couple more right clicks. Snowball coming through. They're turning this around. I think he dodges blast, but Mushi caught inside the ice shots. Now they have to fight right now. The wall coming through. Tim's still alive. There we go. He finally falls. No int though for the stance. Mushi's continuing to force to fight. Absolute slugfest out here.
Jabs really get the
all you
right
can really
click
say. He got one off with the damage over time. That's
5 HP.
It'll get the kill, but damn, 1437. Not even with the last hit. Speaking of towers, Raven, he's left to his own devices down in the bottom lane. Kuko also joining this tier 2. It's 11.5 minutes in, already down to half health, and unless
Increase here.
roll through here, the global silence comes through again. Good damage here from the Starfall this time. Couple of Rikes in Kuku. That's a good kill. Tim's next on the list. Over Snowball does have stick charges, but he doesn't like to use them right now. Buying enough time for Jikiro to stay alive, but now SMH Chronosphere only catches one, but it's one that you can kill, especially with 1437. 2 points up on Illuminate. No stick charges still left or anything on the silencer. Now the slows. Magnetize just on SMH. Follow-up stun. They have
Arrow.
silencers, and they have plenty this time. They punish him immediately. Silencer goes down, but still got a couple of instacks out of the one, in fact.
More farm.
Dire's middle tower is under
He has XP, but Moon lands the arrow.
Gonna go in on top at the same time with the Stampede down bottom. Moon, can he get Sam H? Well, we'll find out soon. Moon up top, the brawl continues. The roots, the Ogre actually will cancel the life chain now. Parker might actually be in a bit of trouble. Right click away at by Mushi. Damage over time from the Arcane Curse also going to max out at this point. The Blink Stomp onto Tim's. They burst him down. Not quite the Decrepify. Preventing the last right click. Now it's Moon's turn. Didn't quite finish up Sam H, but they do get some more heroes here. 1, 2, 3. I'm on a killing spree. They don't get the cancel on TP though. But Moon
Look at this
only has the
build.
one leap charge available. What?
Look at this Cuckoo build. He's got
What the?
2 nulls, 2 bracers. Like,
I guess Veil and Soul Ring. Oh, they actually catch Ninja Boogie here with the not with the dust, but with the Sentry and an extra dust. Punch up. They're really committing for this, but now the Storm will actually connect on the Keeper of the Light. They get the kill that they wanted, but can they get out? Magnetize coming through. The arrow splits the wicket. Not reconnecting anything, but Snowball does. Moonlight Channel makes it a little bit harder, especially since it's already used a lot of the detection. Damage going forward. Global Silence here to prevent the Chronosphere. And now turnaround from Mushi, right clicking away, but going for Tim's. Carvel, there's 2 supports first. And now Kuku is also still taken out. Doesn't have a TP scroll to work with here, but he does have the life drain, the Chronosphere, but something canceled it. Mushi's still on the outside. They do trade. And now double stomp here! Ice, ice, ice! God, indeed! The roots from the Atos Raven trying to TPI. It's not gonna happen. Ninja Boogie with the overgrowth at max range, turning this into a full 5-man wipe.
Shadowblade into meta.
4-7 bringing in Kuku. The tower has healed up to almost full due to the living armor. Ninja Boogie also sitting in the side. They have all the spells available again.
Dire's
TNC. They're trying one more time. Ice's Ice not quite there just yet though. He does have a TP scroll available. Whenever he wants, he can even go for the Triumph. Let's go to the tower instead. There it is. Starting off with the Overgrowth. Netherwater's down, but they don't really care. They dropped on the spells. Global Silence coming through. They're focusing on Pugner first. He's down for the count. Raven no way out of this one either. 4-stuff already on cooldown. Does get the Ice buff out. That'll be dodged completely. Double kill for Moon. And Ice's Ice doesn't see the TP. Blink stumps forward.
You dropped this
Onto the Keep of the Light. Into the what?
Ice dropped his hood right in front of the
no.
Coddle.
Well, not sure that he could have done this. SMH also didn't want to commit the Chronosphere at that point.
Ulti. Jabs has a Blink Dagger. Ninja Boogie's like, I don't need anything. I'm a Korean. Right? Like,
Yeah, he went for the medallion to just maybe make the Roshan just a little bit easier.
yeah.
But speaking of Roshan, TNC scouting it themselves, but they want to pick up before they attempt this, and they could find something. Chronosphere here on the Moon in particular here, they're dropping everything, but the triple stop in the back! Are you kidding me? Moon coming through, the magnetize, everything being dropped onto TNC, and they are falling like flies. MH trying desperately, and they do get the kill on Mirana with the damage over time, but at what cost, Mr. V? At what cost? The stomp again to cancel Jakiro. And hey, guess what? Sansa got level 15, +2 intelligence here, up to 24 now.
Yeah, and he gets the +2 int steal now for each kill.
That's what I just said, dude.
Oh, I thought you said he got... Never mind, he got 2 more that fight, right?
Chronosphere.
See Mushi, but he is the Aegis.
Gonna go in him anyway. A little bit of a help. Roll in from Jabs. Can it turn this around here? They have the Stampede. Doing some damage. Sun's coming through, Blink Stomp this time, then just only on Kogna. Mushi is still dropping lower and lower down. The global stuns come through. Ninja Buggy is just punching away at the task. So he's the first one to fall. Meanwhile, follow-up stuns on the back here. There's the next one. And Chronosphere comes through, but it's only Sam H actually doing damage here. Hey, clicking on the silencer. That's the Aegis at the very least, but does that really matter? No, it really doesn't. Third one down. Raven force stuffing away, trying to TP one more time, and the stun this time from Jabs.
I am so happy that taunt was stopped. By the stun.
Buybacks have to come out, TNC. They can be lucky that Mineski don't have a lot of mana to work with. Stomp, just enough for a stomp here from Centaur. Cuckoo almost falling one more time. Raven throws us some spells, Ice Puff, and everything else. The Ice Shards now too. Trying to keep the Centaur controlled to some extra damage. Another buyback from Sam H. No Chronosphere is coming in for the slows as well as the right clicks. Gets a time lock here. Centaur, another Stampede, just walking away. Now Sam H is the Willow. No stomp, but just the extra damage onto Cuckoo. They're falling apart and they're calling it right now. G to the G. Mineski. They win a huge team fight. And that just put it over the edge here with that triple stomp from Ice, Ice, Ice. Absolute MVP in this game. Mineski. They punched a ticket to the land for the captain's draft minor.
Well done. Well done.